Alrighty, welcome back. Episode 16. What it do podcast, me and Gregory back on the fucking horn. Got a good one for you. Pretty excited about that. Before we fully jump into it, rocking the Gamecocks visor. Let's go, Cox. Change the background. Don't fucking tread on us. That's all we're saying.
Don't tread.
Don't do it. But no, other than that, I think we got a good one today, huh?
Yeah, I'm excited to get some of your reactions on these. We should be good to go. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Alrighty, roll that music and let's go.
Roll it. All right, so starting off, did you want to just get in to the hate to see it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll start with mine because I do have actually two, so we can flip back and forth.
Very over-prepared for one episode. Wow.
Over-prepared the 5 minutes before. All right, so my first one is on Garrett Cole. Unfortunately for him, he had a streak.
Why don't you explain who that is?
Garrett Cole. I'm fucking getting there. Relax.
Okay, calm down.
Garrett Cole, arguably one of the best pitchers in the MLB. Just signed a massive contract with the Yankees this offseason, and he is a very good pitcher.
Yankees.
Go Yankees. He had a streak of being unbeaten, like an undefeated streak of 28 games that ended today.
Damn.
So he gave up two. It is a good streak, but he ended up giving up 2 home runs, and he's now going to be 4-1 on the season. And the Yankees paid over $200,000 for that one start because of how big his contract is. Yeah.
A lot of cheddar.
You hate to see that.
Can't be mad at that, though. I mean, he wins 28 straight.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, granted, like only 4 of them are with the Yankees, so the rest were with the Astros and.
Astros.
And yeah, and they could have technically been against the Yankees in the playoffs, so you can be mad at a Yankees fan.
But you do hate
if you want to get down and dirty on it. But no, I mean, you got to lose at some point. That's how the game of baseball is. So good for him, but you hate to see that streak end.
You do. You want to do your other one, or do you want me to do mine?
No, go ahead.
So mine's going to be about the hurricane. I think it's Laura, Lana, something.
There's 2.
Like that. There's 2, but I think it's like one's the real problem.
The other one's weak, I guess.
Yeah. So I mean, this one's, I think it's supposed to hit like right now. Like it should be. It'll hit when the people hear this. It'll already be. I mean, they're calling it unsurvivable. Everybody's getting out. What is it? What is the town in Louisiana? It's Cape something. I don't know, but Lake. I don't know, but like 140 mile an hour winds. Jeez. Tons of rain. It's just bad news. 2020 once again. It's like a bad game of Jumanji, I swear.
I did see a tweet. I forget who it was, but someone said, I really aspire to be like the year 2020, just always outdoing myself, striving to be better, and just doing better than the last action.
It's
I'm like, I guess that's a good way to spin it on it, but 2020 can fuck right off.
Yeah, no. I don't know what I thought the movie 2012 was a good movie. I was like, yeah, that's cool, but like, damn, I can't wait for 2020 to come out.
Right.
That's just gonna be crazy. So no, you hate to see that. Hope everybody's okay.
Definitely, thoughts and prayers. Everyone be safe.
Everyone that died in the hurricane will also die of coronavirus. Just putting that out there. They'll spin that shit off somehow that it was Corona's fault.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay, I understand. Full conspiracy theory. Anyway, my second one, it's definitely you're gonna love this one.
Okay. I feel like it's coming to me.
It's news you already know.
Okay.
But Buda Baker is now the highest paid safety in the NFL. For those of you that don't know, he's a safety for the Arizona Cardinals.
I will fucking end the call right now. This is the biggest horse shit call. What a fucking joke. I don't get why we pay him. He's just not that good. Like,
yeah, I understand, like, if you want to explain him, like, I wouldn't necessarily say he's above average, but he's better than the average safety in the NFL, I would say, from the little that I watch him. But he's not the best. No. Definitely not deserving of being the highest paid at his position. No. But more power to you, I guess. Maybe they're trying to keep him with
I didn't know the highest. I didn't know the highest paid safety was only going to make $59 million. I mean, $59 million is a lot, but it's like that.
I mean, before that, it was Eddie Jackson who just signed his extension for this coming. I know. I'm just saying.
Fucking point A to point B.
I know that's how you feel. I'm just saying. I mean, I think it would be. You could make the argument that Eddie Jackson's much more deserving of being the highest paid safety than Budda Baker is. I don't think necessarily either of them are the best safety in the league, but I think Eddie Jackson is definitely better than Budda Baker.
Budda's not good, so I don't know where those two fall. I think practice squad is where I have them falling, but that's just me. They're fucking ass. They're cheap.
Okay. Yeah, so that's. I mean, you hate to see that.
I hated to see that. But I already saw it and it pissed me off, and then you sent it to me anyways. I saw it.
I saw it, and I thought it was on like one of those NFL meme pages or whatever, where it was like fake, and I'm like, no, it's completely legit. So I'm like, okay, but
yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but you know what? I guess I want to see him do good because that's my team. But
yeah, that's a good way to put it. All right, you want to get into the guys versus Google?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know the score, or are we restarting here, or
4 to 1.5 still? No,
yeah,
it's 4 to 1.5. I have 4, you have 1.5.
Great. You go ahead and start.
All right, Greg. This one you should get. What is the only letter that doesn't appear in any U.S.
Q.
name?
Q. I saw that one online. Q. It's Q.
All right, that's an easy one.
It's very easy. Who owns? Hell yeah. Who owns most of the pandas in American zoos?
Like specific person?
No, it's just what party. It could be the zoos. Who owns it?
Most of the pandas in the American zoos. Well, see, I'm going to throw it back where I'm thinking, because you said they could, in a previous Guys vs. School, that China can lease pandas.
I did say, I fucking knew I said that.
So I'm going to say China.
It is China. I thought I said that
previously. Fucking dub, baby. Let's go.
Are we playing fucking rebuttals? Like, if I get another one, I stay safe here, or what are we doing?
If you get all 3 right.
Oh, shit. I'm going to silently Google your questions as you ask them. No, definitely. I've been putting off that loss for a while, so. But go ahead with the next 2.
If you get these 3 right, I will go back to 4.
Okay.
What in the hell? Oh, okay. How many words does Scotland have for snow?
Oh, I read this one too. I think it's like 42. But it might be 60.
You have to get within 25.
42.
421. So you had the 42.
Oh, but I needed the. Damn.
Yeah.
What was the agreed punishment?
We'll figure that out because I couldn't tell you. I think I had an idea. You had to rock a fucking Packers sticker on your car for a month. But I'll figure something out, and we will get you right. This is just showing off at this point. But give me a next question.
How tall was the shortest MLB player ever?
I'd get it right, Odd. Fuck it, might as well.
You can get within a couple inches here, but
I'm gonna say 5'1".
No.
Is it under 5?
Yes.
It's probably some 1930s bullshit. Like,
I don't have a year, but his name was Eddie Goodell.
Roger Goodell's son.
No, different spelling. He was 3'7".
That strike zone is minimal. That's like Chicken Little.
He had one plate appearance and he did walk. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, good for him, I guess. I don't know. All right.
What's your last one?
What animal's cuddle can give you chlamydia?
Oh, isn't it like, I want to say it's like koala bears, right?
That is correct.
Fuck yeah. Damn, I really was close there.
Yeah. That was. So now we know I'm the winner and you get chlamydia from a koala. That's big. Hold on, listen to this. So my Snapchat.
Oh boy.
You know what is at the end of my name?
I can look.
Look what's at the end.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's why they're all freaked out.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they think chlamydia is, it's not. So don't be afraid.
It's like how sex offenders have to like register. That's you registering as like
I might register for chlamydia and I didn't even know it. So I don't know.
My last one, just to see how close you'll get. How many hot dogs on average are consumed in the U.S. every 4th of July?
Oh dear Lord, about the same as a sorority party any Saturday night.
Wrong kind of dog.
How close do I gotta get here?
It's a lot, so I'll let you know when I accept your answer. If I accept
100 million?
It was 150 million.
That's
I would like to see you closer, but that's pretty.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So
150 million dogs
across the United States on one day. One day though.
But you think there's like what 360 million people, give or take? Like that's like more than half of every person is eating one hot dog. Well, no, not more than half. Less than half.
Do you ever have one hot dog when you have hot dogs? No.
No, but I mean that's just a lot of hot dogs.
I'm curious how they like come up with that answer. Like, is that how many were purchased? Because
I'm assuming that's you
don't always eat every single hot dog, or do they just go around to barbecues on fucking 4th of July?
I don't know.
How many do you eat today? But
all
right. Well,
yeah, I don't know. A lot of dogs.
It's a lot of dogs. A lot of motherfucking dogs. Oh, when? Oh no, it's not on the 4th of July. I was gonna say, when's the hot dog eating contest?
It's on the 4th of July.
Is it? Is that included? Because that's a lot per person there.
Yeah, I don't know. Joey Chestnut's really fucking macking them down. I don't know. It's probably that's in the U.S. and it's a hot dog eaten on the 4th of July, so it's got to be included.
Got to count, right? Huh. All right. Well, next segment we got going for us here is this day in history. Haven't really used this one. Same fucking thing. Whatever.
Oh, no.
Today in history. So this one we haven't used very much, but it is a you find something interesting that happened on this day, which for us is August 26th in history. Something interesting. Do you want me to start, or do you want to start?
Why don't you go ahead?
All right. So for mine, very fitting with the restart of sports and everything. The first televised Major League Baseball game was on August 26th, 1939. It featured the Cincinnati Reds and the Brooklyn Dodgers when they were still in New York, and it was at Ebbets Field in Brooklyn.
Okay. Iconic.
Yep, and it was broadcast on station W2XBS, and it ended up becoming WNBC. So
I didn't know they had. Maybe I'm ignorant, but I didn't know like TV was a thing.
It was in the end of the 30s, yeah. End of the 30s.
Yeah, obviously it was. They televised it. Oh, yeah. Who won that game?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. Hold on. Why don't you talk about yours while I look up mine?
All right. So today in history, on August 26th, 1845, Jack the Ripper's first victim was born. It was a female. I don't know her name.
It's so.
But you know Jack. I mean, it's what I found. Jack the Ripper. England, slashing people up, killing people left and right. So apparently today, a long time ago, 180 years ago or so. Yeah, she was born. Little did she know what her end game was going to be, but hell, I mean, do any of us? So yeah, now you know.
Yeah, I guess so. The Cincinnati Reds lost to the Brooklyn Dodgers 6-1, but the Reds went on to be 72-44. Dodgers went on to be 59-55.
Okay.
If you want any more facts, the game lasted 2 hours and 1 minute. It was a doubleheader. I believe it was the second of the two games. And it was the attendance was 33,535 people.
That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
Okay.
Anyone notable in the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup? I don't see that.
Probably fucking Joey Votto. He's been there for 80,000 years.
Nope. And then nobody that I notice.
Satchel Paige.
I don't know. It's not the best website, but moving on. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about with that or no?
Shout out Jack the Ripper.
I don't think that's the best shout out, but all right. I'll give it to you. All right, next segment we've got going is the way too early. It's really not that early though, but this is what I chose. But it's gonna be way too early for your fantasy football number one pick. I'm gonna assume here that we're
not
doing
that early.
It's not that early. It's definitely late for some people's drafts, but
we haven't had ours yet, so for us, way too early.
Correct.
I do fear we pick the same player, but
I would imagine we do. But I'll let you go first because I can make one up on the fly. But
you don't think I could?
Not that you can't. But I want to play devil's advocate here. So I'll let you go.
So pick one. I get number one pick, which I never fucking do. I always get the worst pick ever. My number one pick is going to be Christian McCaffrey.
Yep, that's what I would have chosen.
I mean, I think the Panthers would be okay. I don't think they're a title contender. I like Teddy Bridgewater. I think he's going to succeed, but it's like McCaffrey is obviously a great running back, but he's going to catch a bunch of balls out of the backfield. He's just going to rack up points. He's going to score. Right. He's going to get yards. He's going to get reception points, running points. Like, he's just an all-around jack of all trades, and I think that's why I would take him number one. Because, I mean, he crushed it last year. People that had him were killing it. It was like 40 points a game.
Yeah, it was unreal. And, I mean, especially in, like, PPR, it's just he's kind of unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's just nuts, and like his team got better, and he's got a better offensive mind of a head coach.
I don't know if that takes away just because he was their whole offense. Now they got more pieces. If that's going to take away, I mean,
they drafted completely defense, so I don't, and they didn't really sign anybody other than Teddy on offense.
Yeah, but I mean, Teddy's a good quarterback's going to make those receivers better.
Yeah. But I think I think he'll just be more dynamic and in a more efficient offense. So
do you have a sophomore slump?
No, because he's not a sophomore.
As soon as I was like, I don't know if he is. This is his third year?
No, he's been in the league for like 4 or 5, yeah, right?
Has he?
I think so.
What? Where the hell have I been?
Hold on, because he was in the same class as like Zeke Elliott, wasn't he?
I could be dead wrong.
No, he was in the same class as Mitch, 17.
So this is his third year.
He was picked like 4. Right? Career. Yeah, he was picked in 17, I think, and he started in 18. What? Yeah, 18 and 19. So this is his third year.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so you're right. My bad.
Yeah, and I don't see him falling off really, but I'm taking number one if I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to. Let's see here. This is.
You had McCaffrey, but if you had to pick someone else. You get picked 2. Who were you picking?
Right. Assuming it's a PPR league, it's really interesting because Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I wouldn't pick him number 2, but he's climbing in a lot of people's drafts. He's the rookie running back for the Chiefs, coming out of. Wasn't he the guy at LSU? Yeah.
LSU. Yeah, we played with Burrow.
Yeah, there's been some crazy things coming out for him out of camp. I don't know how accurate those will be.
He's pretty dynamic though. He's a good receiving back.
Yeah, I mean,
kind of hard to bring down.
He's a good guy on that team, so it would be interesting there. The number 2 guy they got on ESPN is Saquon. I don't know, just because of that
fucked
that
me
team.
Every year. He's fucked me every year.
Every year for 2 years.
Yeah, both years I've got him, and both years just like not.
I think Zeke Elliott's sitting at number 3. I think he's a good pick, just because that Dallas offense does look kind of scary this year.
That was my first pick last year.
As much as I'm not a fan of Dak Prescott, but he can do what he needs to do, and that team that you have Amari Cooper and what they get, CeeDee Lamb, right?
Yeah, I think I'm Michael Gallup.
Yeah, that's gonna be a scary offense. So we'll see. But I think Zeke Elliott's a good pick there. Definitely, especially in a PPR league, if you get a running back that is a good running back, but can also catch the ball out of the backfield, it's definitely important. But speaking of football, anything you've seen from your Arizona Cardinals or just from any of the camps that you've seen in the news that you want to talk about? Or
I mean, I know the Cardinals signed, I think it was Drake or Patrick. They're at least trying to sign, which I've said for a long time they need help on the secondary because Pat Pete, still very good. but he's not young anymore, I would say. I think if they get it, because they have Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones is going to get to the quarterback. They're going to get to the quarterback. If they could just get a little more help on the back end, I think the linebackers are coming together, especially now with Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, speaking of Isaiah Simmons, do you think he plays safety? Do you think he plays linebacker? Do you think he plays like nickel role?
They said he's been playing, like, training exclusively linebacker.
I think that's probably the better pick because you get him
on the field. Which I love.
But he is slightly undersized. But, I mean, he's just so damn good. So
like, he's not that, like, small. Like, he's about 240, tall guy. Like, he's an athlete. He's an animal. So and he's going to cover well.
I agree.
So I don't.
He'll be a hell of a matchup on that either that slot guy or that if you play a good team with tight end, like he'll be a good matchup for that. I think because he'll be able to keep up with somebody. Like,
yeah, I mean they're not going to outrun him.
Yeah, he'll be the perfect defender for like somebody like Kittle. I mean, obviously I think Kittle still wins that, but like we're seeing a shift more towards these West Coast offenses like the Chiefs, that are trying to speed things up, and I think he's a guy that matches up for something like that. So
yeah, and I think if he buys them another half second, they get off the field a lot more.
Right, absolutely.
The last 2 years, the Cardinals have just been like a click behind every time, and
mm-hmm. Yeah, well, me and my Bears are having a great training camp when we still got two quarterbacks that we don't know who's going to be the starter. But
Nick Foles, there's no way Nick Foles doesn't come in week 2 or 3. There's just no way.
Yeah, everything points towards Mitch right now, from what I've seen.
Mitch will start.
I did see one tweet that said Foles had the best series today that they've had, but he also threw a pick today to their rookie corner out of Utah that Jalen Johnson who does look like he's going to be a stud.
Good.
But
very good.
Yeah, I don't know. I've said time and time again that if as a fan, I want Mitch to be the guy, and I want him to be good as a Bear. But if the sake of the team, being good and winning comes down to back to 2006 when Rex Grossman just dinked and dumped, let the defense do everything. If that's what Nick Foles does, then that's what the fuck he does, and I'm okay with it. So,
but it's a win-win situation for you though, because if Mitch starts and doesn't get pulled, that means he's playing good, and you have a good defense, so you're going to be good. And then if Mitch sucks like he has, you have like arguably the best backup that you could have. Which I don't think a backup quarterback in Nick Foles, where he's going to be good. It's like I don't see a lose there unless they both just suck, which I don't see happening.
My only thing, I do agree with you, and that's what gives me a lot of hope towards this. But my main thing that I'm concerned about is that like Nick Foles and Mitchell Trubisky are two very, very different quarterbacks, and as much as like Nick Foles has history with Matt Nagy, from I think he had relations in Philly and in Kansas City. Like I just don't see him fitting that. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like it just doesn't fit the same. Which I mean, you run different plays and you run what works. And I mean, I don't know. It's the only thing that concerns me. But maybe in if something happens mid-season, then that changes up the shift, and then teams have to get new film on us. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see. I mean, fingers crossed. I just hope they play.
Yeah, facts.
But and then
damn, you're looking big, dude. You've been
no,
the weight room?
I just happened to be in a cutoff. So
God damn, you're looking nice.
I appreciate that for absolutely doing nothing. But speaking of NFL, Madden does release, I think, tomorrow night. I looked earlier today and it said a day and 4 hours. So yeah, tomorrow night it releases. That's pretty exciting. From the things I've heard of early access, it is the same damn game.
I mean, shocking news
as much as you can really change. But the the My Player is a pretty exciting thing that I'm looking forward to trying out. You're supposed to be able to start in high school, play a couple college football playoffs. You get to declare.
So it's basically like NCAA.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a good. It's supposed to be pretty cool, and you get more ability to affect how your player plays. You can even convert to a receiver or running back, I believe, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
Full suggested Lamar Jackson route, which he didn't do, and then won MVP. So fuck all the haters. But yeah, no, that looks exciting. I'm excited to play that. PGA just released this week. Very fun game.
I really want to buy it.
Very fun game. There's a bunch of like you get a lot more control over what you're doing in the previous game, and then also it's a lot more not forgiving, but you can just read it a lot better, which is cool. But it's still a level of difficulty that like it's not just because it's a game. Like you still have to like, try, but it's still kind of not as focused as you need to be, which is cool. And then also there's a lot more sponsorships you can work towards. So like there used to be like 6, I think, and none of them were like for clubs or anything. But like now there's Wilson, Bridgestone, and TaylorMade clubs in there. You can get Adidas or Under Armour sponsorships. You can play against some of the real players. Super cool. Highly recommend it. What else is coming out? I mean, Call of Duty.
We do have COD Champs down to Final Four next weekend. Fucking Huntsman, my boy Optic Scumpy, the absolute king, still in. Did you watch any of that, by the way?
I haven't watched any of it.
I watched. We watched. They were playing Optic.
Mm.
And then went down to last map search, game round 11. One of the most insane rounds I've ever seen. Like, they all just said, fuck it, and rushed to the same spot. Ended up in a 1v1 gunfight. Huntsman just came out on top. It was crazy. It's cool.
Damn.
I think they play the Ravens or some shit. It's like a London team. I don't know, but it's like the Ravens. And then FaZe is still in. And then I think it's like Seattle Surge or some shit. But they already guaranteed $50,000. Each team's already guaranteed $50,000. Like,
damn,
we're playing a video game. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts. And then Call of Duty just released during Warzone their next game, which is going to be Black Ops Cold War. It looks sick.
Kind of looks official.
It looks pretty crazy. There's an in-game event, and then supposedly there's going to be an in-game event again on September 9th, I believe, to reveal like the multiplayer packs and stuff. You can pre-order it already now, and then you get like stuff for the game now, which is pretty sick. I'm probably gonna do it because it looks so cool.
You chode, don't do it.
I'm probably gonna at least pre-order. I don't know how much pay the extra money for the stuff in the game, but in the Warzone game. But I'm excited because zombies will be back, which is crazy, and then just
zombies is back.
Just keep.
I never was a guy. I was never a zombies guy though. Like, I've never been able to get into zombies.
See, like. I didn't grow up on COD. It was always my friends had the game. I didn't have a lot of video games when I was growing up because like that just wasn't.
Your mom wouldn't let you, right?
Yeah, and like I don't know. But like part of it too was like with school and then sports after, like there wasn't really time anyway.
I know it's tough. It's big tough.
But so like it was always like that was something we would play. Like it to me, Zombies is a game you play with your friends. Like that's like gonna be the friends game, you know?
Yeah.
So I just hope they make everything cross-plat still. I know I can't imagine they wouldn't, but that'd be pretty sick to keep it cross-plat and keep that thing going. Especially with the next-gen consoles coming out. But no, man, I'm excited. It's gonna be cool. It looks cool. So.
Do you think we get a Call of Duty years down the road? It's like Call of Duty 2020.
I mean, they could have done like the World War III thing, or did they already do that? No. Remember there was a scare of World War III in the beginning of this bullshit.
But then in this Call of Duty, we just it's like GTA.
Honestly, it'd be pretty cool. Nah, dude, I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool to like have a movie or like a game about 2020 because it'd be cool to like relive it to the extremes kind of thing. But at the same time, I feel like it'd piss too many people off. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to relive it though.
Right, exactly. So
we're still living in it. It's been enough for me.
I heard that Illinois. So it's really weird being back in Arizona because like in Illinois before I left, like you could still go out. You can go out to eat and stuff. You just had to like wear your mask to your table, like whether it was inside or out. And like stuff was like basically normal. Like obviously like movie theaters weren't open and shit like that. But like going out to eat like felt normal. Like you felt normal, you know. And like even though you had a mask on sometimes, but like coming back here, I'm like, oh yeah, that's like not a thing. Like we were gonna go to Canes together.
Pretty much the same thing.
It is, but like just as far as food go, like there's stuff that's different, you know, and it's kind of interesting. But
they reopened. Supposed to reopen today.
The restaurant?
Or yesterday, yeah. Movie theater's supposed to open in like a week.
Well, fuck me, I'm not paying attention to shit.
Yeah,
but
I heard on the radio.
Illinois is regressing, so they're going back to where you can only eat outside or and stuff like that. So like that's fucking tough. But
fucking kidding me, dude?
No, I'm not.
Well, I'm supposed to fly to Illinois in less than 1 month, so it's like, fuck. Why are they regressing? What
cases just keep going? I think part of it is because like Chicago has such a big influence over there, and it's bad in Chicago because like there's so many people. But then like yeah, it's bad. Politically speaking, it's pretty bad because like the mayor of Chicago keeps having the governor he does all his announcements in Chicago, which pissed a lot of people out in Springfield off, where the capital actually is.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny because like Chicago and like just outside of Chicago is like one party, and then like the rest of the fucking state is the other.
Yeah, no, I've been to Southern Illinois, and I'm like, okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, that's South.
How you doing?
Full don't tread, but
they don't tread over there, right? They're fucking there. Don't tread on me.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny. I mean, it's not funny, it's bad, but like it's funny for me just to like look at it and be like, you know. So yeah, they aren't making people happy, but I'm not there, so it doesn't affect me.
Yeah, fuck them, you know.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, that's all I got. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if you pull something up, we'll go on a tangent here. But what you got? Anything? You got anything?
Oh yeah, I got a couple things. So I actually went golfing yesterday.
Oh hell yeah! How'd you shoot?
So the course was 65, so it was a little shorter of a course.
Was it a 9-hole? 9-hole then? Yeah.
No, it was 18.
Oh shit.
But it was
wait, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. 18. You shot 80 what?
86.
Damn, you broke 90. That's not bad.
Played the fucking round, best score I've ever shot. Played the fucking round of my life. Like I was just pulling shit out of my ass. I don't know how. I was putting. My putter was electric. The Black Pearl was on its game. The irons were actually somewhat working. Like it was. I did lose by 3 strokes.
Who'd you go with? Who'd you go with?
I went from a guy from work, but
yeah, not bad.
He's a good ass golfer. But I was like, this shouldn't be close right now. But it was down to the end. But no, and then also listen to this. So I got a bet going on right now with one of our close friends. You know him. Not gonna name him.
Okay, wait, hold on. Remember when we were before the show when we were prepping stuff and the Cubs were down like 7-2 to the fucking Tigers? They lost 7-6.
Shit.
Anyway, continue.
So we were talking last night. We were watching a Matt Stoney video. You know Matt Stoney.
Oh
yeah. And then he ate a plate of food that was 10 pounds. And I told him I could eat 10 pounds of food in one day, like 24-hour span. I could eat 10 pounds of food. So I bet him $50 that I could do it in one day. He buys the food. And if I don't do it and I throw up, if I throw up, I'm out. If I just don't do it, I owe him $50 and I have to pay for the food. If I do it, he owes me $50 and he still had to pay for the food. And he's like totally against that I can't fucking do it. And like,
when did it start?
We're just gonna pick a time to do it, but I can fucking do it. Like 10 pounds, it's a lot. It's not gonna be easy, but I can do it in 24 hours.
Yeah, I think in a 24-hour span, that's definitely much more manageable.
Yeah.
Do you have to drink? Because like a lot of those challenges are like you have to drink a soda with it too. Is that the case, or is it
no? It's just 10 pounds of food.
Oh, you got it. You've got it in the bag. Just don't drink anything carbonated, and you're fine.
I know. That's like
yeah, you're chilling. That's easy.
It's a big dub. Money. Yeah. He did say if I
film that shit though. That's content that goes on the Instagram. Film that shit.
No, I'll do it. But I'm saying, and I told him if I throw up and I eat it, I'm not out.
You eat the throw up?
I won't do it, but if I'm like 9 pounds in and
you don't yak. Like you physically.
No, I'm gonna try not to. I say that every time I drink. Like I'm not gonna throw up, and then sometimes you do. But it's like if I'm 9 pounds in and I vomit, like
it's a lot going to waste.
Eat it. You gotta fucking eat it.
Ugh.
Film that. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't want to see that.
No, film it.
If that happens, no, I will definitely film it when it happens because it will. I will do it. I'm not gonna lose this shit. I'm gonna be out a lot of money because I'm gonna get like fillets and fucking.
Yeah, how are you gonna have a scale too to weigh everything?
I think we will because he's pretty dead set that he's not gonna. He thinks I'm gonna fuck him over.
All right. Well, officially, I say this for the podcast. The What It Do podcast will sponsor this competition, and by sponsor I mean just be affiliated with it and branded all over it. But we will not pay for any of it. Unless you lose, because that's part of you, but I ain't doing shit for it. But I'll root for you. I'm pulling.
You could pitch in, maybe $20 for the cause, but whatever,
If you lose, we'll see. But I'm not really we don't fucking lay up here. So
no, we didn't come to lay up. So fuck, I might get the 10 and go for 20. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah. Fuck yeah, that sounds cool. Hey, if it works out, maybe it's an annual thing. The What It Do podcast 10-pound eating competition.
And maybe it is, and then you got to. But I mean, you do that shit like every day. It looks like so.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, like I said, easy money.
God damn it. Yeah, I mean that's all I had. It's basically all the news of my life. You know, not much going on. Just fucking waking up and living.
Yeah, as far as for me, school started this week. Not loving it, but I mean, it is what it is.
Can't be good.
It's okay. I'm managing, but it's not the best. No,
it's like you literally, besides work now, have no reason to leave the house. Like kids that don't work, just like they have no reason to literally leave the house.
Yeah, and it's hot, so I'm like, I'm gonna stay in the AC.
Electric bill, fucking.
Yeah, I know, but it's summer, so it's gonna be high anyway, and you're splitting it 3 ways, so it ain't bad.
True.
But yeah, all right, man. Well, if you want to wrap it up there, it sounds good to me. I'll get this thing posted.
Here's a surprise on the video. Check out the video. Gregory did throw in a surprise.
Yeah, we look more official, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to get you a mic too, because
I need to buy one.
Yeah, and maybe a webcam or something. But I mean, I know I look like shit too because this camera sucks. But
it's just ugly. But yeah, no, I'll get a
webcam. No. That's not what I'm saying, bro. That's not what hey, your words, not mine. That's all I'm saying.
No, I know. I mean, it's fine. Minute.
All right, man. Well, let's wrap her up. This is one of the
shorter
ones, but yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
Later, peeps.